To my ladies, before you marry that man, before you say I do, make sure you know the family of where you're entering. I'm going to repeat it again. Before you marry that man, make sure you know the family of where you're entering. I mean, ask your mother, tell your father, if your father is still alive, tell them to go to your husband to be's family, to go to their village, to ask questions about the family before you enter there. Don't go and say, oh my God, I love him. Love is going to make us stronger. Baby, you're going to cry. You're going to cry. If you end up without not doing the necessary things before you get in there, my dear, you're going to be walking on the street and you'll be talking to yourself. You'll be barely mad. Like, the whole situationship is going to make you're going to go crazy. I'm going to tell you a story of what happened in my village. I'm not telling you this, oh, someone told me or I heard it from somewhere. My own story, like my village, it happened in my village. Okay, a woman got married, right? Without they met on you abroad, you don't know everything, you don't seek for people nowadays, they don't believe like family pattern, family things that have happened during they don't, once they see girl, they see guy, they just marry them, love, yeah. So they got married. The man refused to tell the lady that he has been married before, and this man is not just one wife. This man has been married to two different women, and two of them are gone without having kids. Right now, the first one happened, let's say it happens, right? But the second one, and the two of them will just go the same way. The second one went the way the first one was gone as well. So at the end of the day, the guy is rich, he has money, he's fine, has like 6 packs, kind of, girls, every woman's spec, right? So they got talking. At the end of the day, they got married. Before you know it, a year, this woman is not pregnant. 2 years, she's not pregnant. The third year, she became sick. And this girl was very fine. These fine ladies, they've been abroad. She has her own money. She was doing well, actually. Before you know it, she started getting sick. Before you know it, she was getting lean every day. They took her to different hospitals. They would say, the one I knew, they said that she had like hepatitis. Before you know it, they say she had, from this sickness to another one, from this sickness to another one. At the end of the day, my sister was gone. The same way the other two went, that was how she was also gone. Now, at the end of the day, the same man, she now gave the woman like some 2 years. After then, he remarried. For you to see men now, that's why I tell you guys, don't lose yourself for anybody. Don't lose yourself for anybody. They're going to move on. They're going to be more fine. I mean, you're struggling, thinking like, oh my God, if anything happened to me, they're not going to survive. My girl, my family, baby, they're going to do well more than even when you existed. So don't give yourself out for anybody. Now, at the end of the day, the woman, she was gone. The same way other two people were gone as well. So now, this man, again, after 2 years, he came to our neighboring village to marry another woman. They met in the city. Now, the woman now asked the father, the same thing that I'm telling you now, it will help you. The woman now asked the father to go, for them to send, how they normally do it. If you want to like ask questions about the other family, you will go and ask people that lives around those people, the same village, right? But you're not going to go direct to the person's family. You're going to go to the villagers to ask questions about this family that this person is about to enter. Is it a good family? Do they have anything that they avoid? Anything? That was how my sweet, smart person sent her father. The father went there, started asking questions. Okay, this family that my daughter is about to. The first compound, the first person he asked was like, don't even try it. Don't let your daughter try it because she's going to be gone. Why? What happened? That was the question that the man asked. That was how they started telling this man that during those times, during the olden days time, right? You know, there are people that they call Osu. In my tribe, they call it Osu, like, you know, outcast. So those people then, they see them as slaves. So they work for people. So when a man that is well to do then, like, gone, as you know, they're going to, like, on the day of the burial, they are going to, like, bring, like, you know, like different slaves, like, or to, you know, for the man, you know, they're going to bury the man with those people alive. They're not even going to unalive them, right? And they buried the father-in-law, like the supposedly father-in-law to be the one that was gone, right? They buried the man with different slaves alive. And they said another thing happened, that the brother of that guy that married those ladies, that the brother got married to a woman that was not able to have child, right? The woman stayed with them for like years without giving birth to a child. And during that time, they went to a place that they said that the fault was from the woman. And you know what they did to this woman? The first brother's wife. I don't know if I'm telling the first brother wife was not able to have children for years. So they went to a place where they said that it was the woman's fault. Do you know what these people did? They called the woman, they dig a grave, carry this woman and bury this woman alive. So at that process of them burying the woman alive, she laid a curse on the family. The woman said that for them to bury her alive, that none of their wives will stay, that anyone that married into that family, that she's giving them like 2-3 years, all of them will die the same way she was unalive. You can imagine that man knew what is happening in the family, and he keep marrying girls without telling them the condition of the family. Okay, look, is what is happening in my family, but I think it's not going to be different. Let's seek for spiritual or physical help. The man will not tell you. With that love, they're going to give you the money that you feel you need. They're going to marry you. Now you're going to have a big wedding and everything, and at the end of the day, you're going to lose your life, and he's still going to move on to marry another person. So what am I saying? Before you say I do, before you do that expensive wedding that you want to lavish, before, make sure you send people. If your father is no longer alive, send your uncle, tell your mother they should go and ask questions about the family you're about to enter. Because if you're doing, oh my God, love, it will get to a point where your eyes will be open. You will look for love, you will not see it. You will not see it. And in some cases, just like the story I just told you, you might not even have been alive. You might not even be alive to even share the story. Many have been gone because of this. Ask question. You meet someone in the city, fine, very fine. Go to the village. That person has a place where he's coming from. Even it goes both ways. Before you get married to a woman, make sure you go to ask questions. Go to her village. Ask questions about the family you want to enter. You're going to ask if there's still in the family. You're going to ask everything you need to know, because that determines the kind of what you're going to receive in future. Before you say I do, question. Exactly. You're there. Question is very, very important. Is absolutely important. Very, very important. Is necessity. Those are the things you do first before anything. And before you go, I know after telling you now you want to rush, you've not actually subscribed. With all these my stories now, you don't want to subscribe. What would I not call that? Do you think I'm giving this information? You see, I'm here to teach you. I'm here to guide you. So the best thing you can do for me is to subscribe. Now that you subscribe, I will now fighting again. So what am I saying? Before you get that ring, before you go to altar, go to the village. It's very important. And don't forget that I love you guys. You guys know how much I love you guys.